Hey guys, what's up? Back again. Now we're going to focus on the next part. This will not be posted until 7 p.m. So, for the fourth part, we're going to talk about history lessons that are applied to today. This is my unique edge if I were to use this right in context. Here we go. History and lessons applied today. What ancient men understood that we forgot. Ancient men understood value, tradition, tribal instinct, fasting. They understood stoicism, how to be a man, what masculinity was, how to work out. And what we have forgotten is the way of masculinity itself. We've forgotten how to be men. Same thing with women. They forgot how to be feminine. This feminist movement and this anti-masculine shit, that came out of nowhere. Because people, they're so tied up on these phones. Like, when you go anywhere in this modern world, you see everybody on their phones. In the ancient times, ancient Greeks, Romans, Vikings, bro, if they were here right now and they saw you on a phone, they would laugh at you and be like, what is this? Is this the future? Is this what my people died for? For people to build stupid technology that's not going to affect them? The only thing that's good about technology nowadays is improvising, learning, and making money. That's it. Improvising, learning, and making money. That's it. Everything else, bye. But when ancient men, they did something, and they had something that we have lost as men. It's insane. The mindset that young kids have today, you can ask them anything about the old times. They can never answer that single question. And if you were to follow the way the ancient gods, the ancient people lived, dude, we have so much freedom and so much value. They never could experience that. Like, we don't know how it feels to starve and to hunt for our food and fast. We don't know how it feels to write books that would last for centuries and pass on to generations. We don't know how it feels to help somebody that is in need of help. We don't even know how to work out properly without using machines. You think the Greeks had machines back then? You're blessed to be born in a generation where these gyms are made with machines so you can push. They did calisthenics. They all did calisthenics. They grabbed everything and they moved it with their body weight. It's like resistance bands. That's exactly how they worked out. Their body was resistance bands. They did pull-ups, push-ups. They lifted stuff. They threw it. That's how they stayed in shape. And they barely ate much. So they were chilling. But that's what we've lost. We've lost the old ways of life. And we need to bring it back. And if it takes somebody to talk about it and do it, I'll be that voice. Next question. Lessons from history that still apply today. Well, lessons from history, simple. Working out, eating, being courteous around yourself and others, positivity, and discipline. Those are the things that history is still applying today, and it still has. The fact that we can get up in the morning and be thankful. I work for my food. I stay disciplined. I work for my food. I fast. I had breakfast like a little bit ago, but it was like a light pudding homemade dish. It wasn't that bad. It was like oatmeal. But after that, fasting all day, not eating nothing else. But what history has taught me is that I should have been born 100 years ago. But was born today to keep everything that my ancestors and whoever came before me alive today. And that's my goal. And especially because I'm Italian, Sicilian, that's my goal, to keep my ancestry alive. And I will keep doing it and striving until I win. Next one, because I don't want to get off topic. Apologize. What past generations did better than us? Every generation but this one. That's gonna strike a lot of people's mind, but the 1900s, the 1800s, I think every generation did better than us because they had everything in the palm of their hand. Apologies, everyone. My camera got out. Anyways, every generation did better than us because, money wasn't a problem. Jobs weren't a problem. The wife could stay at home and be a housewife and take care of the kids in the house while the dad, the man, went out there and did his responsibility as a provider of the family. That is what I said in my other video. That's traditional values that we have lost, and we need to bring it back. I'm Italian, so I have no problem living that way. I don't need all this fame and validation from anybody. All I need to do is speak positivity and talk for the world and let the world hear my voice, And it's like, in this generation, everything is about the money. Everything's about getting out there on the internet, which is good. Use the internet to your advantage to make money, yeah. But you also want to connect and lean on an audience that will help that come to you. But I don't want to get off topic. So, every other generation did better than us. I would definitely say the 80s was good, though, like in decade-wise. 80s was good, and the 70s was good, and the 50s, and maybe the 30s. That's it, though. And the last but not least, why discipline used to be normal? Because everything was instinct. It was installed in your brain. Discipline was something that you had every day. Kids nowadays make TikTok videos in the gym. Yeah, I know, it's cringy, right? It's probably what you're thinking. Why are kids making TikTok videos instead of doing push-ups? Dude, when I was in high school, bro, nobody did anything. Everybody was lazy and fat. Sorry if that's gonna hurt your feelings. I don't care. I'm all about the reality in this YouTube channel. Kids were fat. They were wasting time. They weren't doing nothing that would benefit them. Even in the workout room, nobody would actually know how to do a workout machine right. They wouldn't know how to use it. And all I did was calisthenics, because that's using your own body weight. So once you know who you are, once you know your body weight, you can do whatever you want. But with weights, you actually gotta know what you could take and what you can't. That's why discipline was normal back in the day, because everything was just by tribal instinct, and you would do it regardless of how you felt, regardless of what others would think of you. You just did it because you knew it was right. Nowadays, people are scared to go talk to that girl. People are scared to go make new friends and connections. People are scared to just be themselves. And then they say motivation, this, motivation, that. Fuck motivation. From somebody that lived with that every single day since I was in high school, fuck motivation. I will not put the hand gesture up, but fuck motivation. Discipline is what you need. For both male and female, discipline is key. That will keep you up on your feet. I'll say it again. It will keep you up on your feet. Because when you have discipline, you have structure. When you have structure, you have freaking value. When you have value, you have your brain together. You have yourself, your life together. Because discipline is what helps you prevent from starting with your family, from arguing with yourself or your peers or your friends. It's like when I was outside yesterday smoking my tobacco pipe. That's a way of my discipline of relaxing with nature. Smoking it, blowing it out, and just listening to the birds chirp. Listening to the weather and people moving around. That's a nice way to relax after a long day of stress. Or go to the park. Like after this video, I'm going to the park and doing 10K steps before I go back to the job. But I just wanted to make this video nice and short because I want people to know that I will say things that you are either too afraid to say or things that you can lean on and understand from my point of view, right? Because I want y'all to see where I come from and how I go about things. And the reason why I wrote all these down in general is because I want people to understand that I'm a very old school person. I could even go back to like the 1600s or the 1700s in lifestyle. I don't care. We've always lived the same until the 2000s. After the late 2000s, everything changed. And not for the better, but for the worse. You got the phones. You got a bunch of seed oils and food that'll make you fat and miserable. You got a lot of poison drinks that give you ADHD. You can't even do anything anymore. You can't even live anymore. You can't even drink clean water without drinking piss water. Like, what the fuck happened? Where did we go wrong? That's why I'm not mad at the ancient people that believed in the ancient gods, and I'm not mad at anyone that did these tribal things the way it always was, because they worked for it. They worked hard and they didn't care. They put themselves and their family first before anything. That was normal, and it still should be like that. But we chose to throw that all away for some garbage pill. We chose to get rid of all that stuff just to invite something new in to destroy us and everything we've done and created for the world. All in the garbage. But you could still bring that back. It has never faded. It's all in here. As long as you can keep that alive mentally, you will be able to do it and overcome it. I promise you. You got this. You just don't give up on yourself and don't give up on your family. And most importantly, don't give up on God. Because if you have all three, you are like this. Knowledge and power, when you put it together, you have everything. I learned that from my sensei years ago. But I'm going to end the video off now. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment down what you want to see below. More videos of this and different videos. And share them, yeah. Share it out with your friends. Share it on your story. Who cares? Let the people know that, we exist. People that will speak, we exist. We're not afraid to speak the truth. I'm not afraid to speak the truth. Not at all. I live for the truth every day. But I don't want to keep the video running that long, so it's been a good one, guys. Have a great day. Don't let anyone take you down. Don't let anyone make you feel down. You are the best and you are great. I know you're great. I believe in you. Fuck them all. I believe in you. It's Day and 2 based. Peace out.